Hi, this is Socionics. Today we would like to talk about one of our favorite shows on Discovery, Gold Rush. And what's unique and interesting about it that like all three main heroes in this show are from
our favorite quadra.
From the third quadra.
Second quadra, no? Sorry.
From the third quadra. And so let's talk about people. Like we've been watching for like 2 full seasons already.
Yeah, somebody was just addicted.
Okay, shut up. You were watching everything with me and you were curious and interested in everything that's going on as well, because
maybe.
It's about business, it's about like, yeah, she's not very into mining because it's like very sensing stuff.
Not very
obviously.
much into mining, just like at all. Not at all.
But like solving different business problems.
Business issues, yeah, that's interesting.
And earning money and like, you know, all this topic of the gold rush or earning gold of the, like, I don't know, it just feels so third quadrish and it's just such an interesting thing that 3 like leaders are all from the third quadrant and all different types. So let's talk about them.
Yeah.
So our favorite.
Tell us your favorite one.
Our favorite.
Our favorite. Okay.
Is Todd Hoffman. Do you agree?
No. What? I like Parker.
You like your favorite's Parker?
I feel like for me personally, watching him was the most interesting of all of them.
Parker is also interesting guy.
Yeah, because like Todd is so much like, I don't know, my crew is my family, and they're like bringing their kids and stuff in it, and they're praying, and it's like. I don't know. It's really rare to see like in a business so much like family oriented crew. But
no, you think it's bad?
No, I don't think it's bad or good. It's just, you know, it's another dynamic, I think. So if you will compare dynamic in Parker's team and in Todd team, it's like you will see a clear difference.
Yeah, but where would you rather work?
I would. It depends. If you work on Parker's team, you can earn more money, I think. But if you work,
you can get your ass whipped a lot.
Yeah, it's like not a very healthy environment in Parker's team.
In terms of mental health.
Yeah, mental health, I would say physical.
Stressful.
Health. Yeah, in terms of physical health, I think as well, because they're like working like crazy, 15 hours a day or something, and at night.
Yeah, so Parker is the same Socionic type as her.
Yeah.
Leah.
Mm-hmm.
And also in terms of psychosophy, he got lost emotion, so he doesn't really care about
how people struggle.
People's emotion, he's yelling at them a lot, and he don't feel remorse very much, like too much for that.
Mm-hmm.
But he is very smart in terms of business approaches, thanks to his first logic.
Mm-hmm.
And really second will that he's like he's never given up, and he is, you know,
he doesn't really care about the opinion of anyone. And in terms of how he should do business, so he, like...
Yeah, and he's, like, one of the amusing things for me is he is so young. Like, what is he, 22 or 23?
It's not a rare about people of this type. It's like...
He's so young, and he is operating, like, a multi-million-dollar company, and it's not just... any company. There is like gold plant and everything.
Yeah, it's I would say that it's pretty rare because mining is just such a sensing, you know, environment.
Yeah, the sphere in which he works.
Yeah.
But business ability definitely not rare for this type.
Yeah, well, people like this type, they're very shining in the business environment overall.
Yeah.
So it's just so common to see people of this type succeeding when they're like 18, 19, 12.
So many...
I'm sorry, 12, 20.
No, that's a little bit
Well,
less.
maybe 12 as well. Yeah. So what do we think?
Yeah,
about
and in comparison, so Todd Hoffman is mine type.
I loved how Todd said to Parker, like, you remember the discussion, and he was saying, like, maybe we don't earn as much money as you, but we have more heart than you, or something
Yeah.
like that. And Parker's like, when he was, driving away, he was asking his operator, what it even means, like,
To have more
to
heart.
have more heart, like, what it means.
Yeah.
This is just so typical when logic does not understand what does it mean.
Yeah, so unlike me, Todd got lost logic, so he's not very into all the technical details. He
And
very
he's
much relying on his team in that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we have a problem, and thought, yeah. So what do we do?
Yeah.
What we should do?
And his team, his foreman or
yeah.
what his friend
Freddy Dodge.
Yeah, I keep
Poor
forgetting
Freddy.
names.
Poor Freddy. He's the hero in their team.
He just coming to them and saying, okay, so
This
here's
is
the
what we
problem.
do. Here's
We
the
need to
problem.
solve it.
This
So what
is
do we do?
And Tom like, so what we do?
Yeah, these solutions never
And then
coming from him.
And this poor Freddy, he's just having a flu. He's like, all sick and stuff, and like, so what do we do? And Freddy's like, well, we are going there, and he's like, there was like beavers. Do you remember this story?
Yeah, in the tube, like they blocked the water supply,
yeah.
so he dove into
and
freezing
Freddy,
water.
Yes, and Freddy, he was sick and thought like, okay, so what do we do, Freddy? Freddy is jumping in the cold water and just, like diving there or something.
Yeah,
just
so
trying to
Todd
solve
Hoffman's approach is he very nice to people.
Mm-hmm.
He like taking care like of them, of always trying to keep them together.
Yeah,
and
this is the reason they're actually still together, I think.
Yeah, this is what different approach when in Parker's team you can
people don't stay for long.
You need to be like super crazy hard worker, work 24 hours a day.
And you don't even feel appreciated.
But you can earn like tons of money. And in Todd Hoffman, it's more like family.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you feel safe, you feel appreciated, you feel taken care of. And he is like, last season, he didn't get any money for himself. He gave everything to his crew because he got like a shitty season. So.
Yeah. Well, and so the third one.
Oh no.
Tony Beets. He is also very much into business, but he is since he also as Parker, he got lost emotion. Yeah. But
he don't give a shit about people at all.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but he got first wheel, and he feeling himself like a king, like everybody owes him, and it's really hard, especially with person who got leading extroverted sensing and also first wheel.
This is just a beast.
It's very, very hard-headed, very like ruthless person.
Yeah, Tony Beets like Tony Beast, I would say.
Yeah, he is, and in the same time, he is not lacking this negotiation ability. So he can, when he needs, he like how his ethics involves. You don't see it much.
Well, I would say I don't see it at all.
Well, What do you mean you don't see it at all?
Well, he's
talking, he using it.
Well, he understands people, but he doesn't say even one nice word to them. It's just so...
Yeah.
He's not building any relationship. So, introvert ethic is like into building relationships.
Well, how he doesn't build? He keeping his family together.
Well, and and he understands people when he's doing business with them.
He's just not polite person.
Yeah.
At very least. And he is very harsh because he wants... he thinks that he's the best, and he wants that everybody satisfy what he...
Nobody's better than him.
Ask. Yeah, but what's interesting...
He's the god.
So you would think, who could keep control of such a, opinion, such a, person that is very, how you describe that? Doesn't think high of anyone except himself.
Yeah.
And who do you think does? And that's kind of very interesting that...
Who might fit like a partner to this type of person? No one. No.
So the Minnie Beets, we think that...
Poor Minnie. Well, not that
she's a logical sensor introvert, so she's supervisor of him.
Yeah, that's it.
And
nice
it's not comfortable relationships, and basically you can see that they are not very super nice, but it's interesting how she can her word often is lost, so he can be furious whatever he wants, but when she says something on logic, she just putting him into this borders that he cannot cross. Mm-hmm. Or if he tries, he cannot, he asks her opinion, and she basically a little bit manipulates him and tells him keeping him in control despite
it's very interesting. It's very interesting how actually he is going and reporting to her. It feels like he is reporting to her all the time. She has her own office. She's not doing any field work or something. He's running everywhere, negotiating and keeping in track of business and everything. And she's just sitting in her office. And he's coming reporting to her if any problems appear, or what was the results of our cleanup, how much money did we earn. And she's like, oh, it's not enough. We spent so much money. And he's like, yes, I know.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? This is what we're gonna do. This is my last word. And she's like, and he just ran away.
Yeah, and she's saying, no, it's not gonna happen. And
she said so often, no, it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna do it. So with last one with the license for land, you remember? You're not able to move your dredge because you have a license on the land or something. And she's like, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna... And he's furious, but she is this is interesting.
Okay, let's go quickly through some other types.
Yeah.
People and types.
Yeah. If you're still with us and you're not bored, guys.
So, Dave Turin, he is logical sensor extrovert. You can see that he values family, values...
He's a foreman of
he wants
foreman of thought?
Yeah. He wants people to respect him, but he's such an expert in this field, in this very sensory field of the
you would say actually we
very reliable person.
Very often people who are logics from fourth quadrant, they are very into mastering their skills, a specific types of skills that they are mastering, and they're becoming experts in the field. They're gaining respect because of that. They're gaining some high wage, and they would prefer work for someone as very needed expert.
And they're getting some kind of managing positions he does.
Yes.
So when there is some physical sort of problem, he always knows how to solve it. So,
and not just him, like you remember other logics from Fourth Quadrant, like this foreman of Tony Beets.
New foreman? Gene Cheeseman?
Yes, Gene. He's also he's also logic from
he's like specialist. He is like specialist in every field.
Yeah.
Whatever Tony asks him to do, like you build dredge, you like build some device, you work with boat, you're like he's sending him in so many different.
And by the way, this is interesting that Gene refused to work with Parker because he had lack of respect for him.
Yeah.
Because this is, you see, this aristocratic approach, collectivist approach, when he didn't want to work for Parker because Parker is too young. He's inexperienced. He's so like cold-headed. He don't appreciate his workers.
But Rick Ness.
Oh, poor Rick. Oh my
God. He works for Parker because
for now.
he is not as I think opinionated.
Oh, genius!
Because of low logic. And
this is so interesting how people still can match and work together, even if they're like.
He doesn't understand really relationships with Parker, as he said himself. That Parker sometimes getting very hard on him, and he. Feeling really bad about it, but he is good at his job, and he likes that he have opportunity to grow in Parker's
and earn money,
company. Yeah, and definitely
good
earn money, despite it's hurting his comfort, and he's not happy when it happens.
Yeah,
but there are still, maybe a little bit more pluses to stay where he is. Okay. Tell us what you think. Thank you for watching.
That's it for today. And see you next videos. If you want to watch more, click the video on the left or on the right.
And to subscribe, click the circular channel icon. Thank you for watching.